Guys, speed isn't always about having to run long distances. And matter of fact, I think the more we work on one-step speed, I think the better timing we get and the better we do at lengthening out, or more importantly, making our speed better over longer distances. The other thing I think that's important is one-step speed really reinforces the deceleration control that we're looking for. Guys, Dave Schmitz, ResistanceBandTraining.com, with coming with you with 2 exercises that I think are important for you to take a look at when it comes to improving deceleration control and acceleration off of a stationary position or a dynamic cut, and making sure that your athletes really understand how to make that one step perfect. Let me show you the drills I'm talking about. I like to use a board for this, a platform, because I can take advantage of deceleration, but more importantly take advantage of gravity. So the board is going to accentuate gravity. The band is going to accentuate horizontal vector momentum, so it's going to accelerate momentum in that direction. And then lastly, when I have to re-accelerate off of my stop, the board is going to make me emphasize getting my knee up, and the band is going to emphasize getting my hips through and exploding. Let me show you what I mean. First of all, we're on the board. Now, in order for me to go ahead and go into this position, I'm going to have to bring this foot up to release it and plant off that leg. So the key is I want to get off that point as fast as possible. So I'm here and back off. So what I do is, instead of bringing this foot all the way off, I go ahead and leave it right there, because really what I'm interested in is that point. So I'm going to be here, bang, off, and ready to go again. Notice I pause. So I get my balance, get my control. I'm focused on getting off that point fast and then accelerating back over the board. Now if you want to accentuate the acceleration a little bit, fine. You can come all the way off the board, so it can look like this and come off. But really, all I'm worried about is that landing right there. That's all I'm worried about. Now you start doing that for a period of 40 seconds, 45 seconds, you notice you get your heart rate up real quick. Make sure you incorporate the pause. Now, let's bring rotation into it, because you don't always stop and then come back across. Sometimes you got to stop and accelerate out of that in a forward position. Turn and goes. So let me show you how that works. It's the same positioning, but now you're going to come on off. This is where the board comes in to give my foot something to drive off of, so I can really accentuate the drive off my right foot. Right there, I can explode off that foot, and it really gives me that power to come out. So it looks like this in regular phase. And I'm coming off. A reset. And here you'll notice I actually step off the board. The drill is done. Now I'm going to reset. Now I'm going to reset. And that's all I'm working on. I'm working on that ability to go ahead and get off the ground quick. Now here's what you always do once you're done with that. Practice it without the band a couple times. So it's really working. You notice I lost my balance. It's so quick. So what I'm going to do is come off quick there. Or I'm going to go here and get back over on the board. What are you working on? Hey, it all comes down to how well that foot hits the ground. If that foot hits the ground in a good integrated pattern with good control against ground reaction forces, hey, you are going to get off that quickly, and you're going to start seeing your athletes really getting quick off their cuts, both laterally and if they got to turn and run.